Hey guys, Archie Luxury. Archie Luxury, welcome to the show. Hello, hello, hello. I gotta tell you guys, you know what? This show is going amazing. And I've just investigated. Sometimes, guys, if you're making super chats, you may not be able to put certain words in. That's because Google's gone all PC, YouTube's gone all PC. That could be stopping it going through. I gotta tell you, man, it's great to have you guys in the audience. Let's get the panel up. Let's get the panel, because this panel is amazing. I love the panel. Marco, Rolex, JJ, and Tim. They're all cool guys. I love them. I really do love these guys to death. They're cool guys. Just very cool. Okay, JJ, here we go, JJ.
Hey, what's going on,
Hey, we
Arch?
can
How
see
are you,
you,
buddy?
JJ.
Oh,
You're
God,
a
good.
handsome man. JJ,
Yeah.
you're a handsome man. Don't be ashamed to show your face.
Block everything. Jesus, and I put my glasses
JJ,
on
you're a
especially.
handsome guy.
I don't want to scare the punters, Arch. I don't want to scare
JJ.
the punters.
Hey, we got Tim. He's camping on the top of a building.
He looks like he's waiting. He's waiting for the bat signal.
Why are you out instead of being at home with your beautiful, sexy wife?
I had some stuff to do in the city, so I figured I'll stream from here.
Hey, Arch, thanks for shouting us out in your Paul interview, saying the new crew was great. Appreciated. Greatly appreciated.
Thank you. That was a great video, don't you think?
Yeah, it went well. I'm looking forward to part 2.
What's going on?
No. Hey, Marco.
Someone said I look like Federico. That's because I had my glasses on. Jesus. I got to come back.
Hey, man, look, I got to tell you, you're a handsome guy there. I do want to say, I want to jump straight in today, okay? I do want to say something. I got to tell you, this is really very important for Marco to hear this, because he's a young, impressionable guy. Rolex is the new benchmark of success. Now, let me explain. So, Marco's a young guy. He's trying to get into the finance area, whatever that means. Whatever that means. You know, finance is full of bullshit, right? It's what, Marco? And I'm going to post this article in the comments. I'm also going to post it in the private chat for people for us panel members to see.
What's going on, fellas?
Hey, I'm just talking to Marco. This is from Forbes magazine. Forbes is a highly respected source. It's just come out, January 11. I wear a Rolex to win business, and I refuse to apologize for it. When I started my business in 2010, I soon noticed an interesting pattern. It was easy to get a first meeting with a potential client, but nearly impossible to get a second. Was it because I was too young and inexperienced? No. What did he do to solve this problem? It all changed when he bought this. A client said to him, if you want to get a male client's attention, get a Rolex. Get a Rolex. Get a Rolex. Marco, you've got to see this Rolex as an investment in your career. Okay? So
listen to the man.
For the next pitch, I framed the watch with a 3/4 sleeve jacket. As soon as I entered the room, I saw it. The men looked at my watch, looked at me, and their body language changed. It was like no other meeting I'd ever experienced. No one looked at their phone. People hung on my every word. I got the second meeting, and I got the business.
We got a super chat pump.
Wow.
There we go, super chat. Nicholas Lathan Scout, $2. The best color dial on the gold day date. Very interesting question that, because I would have said, you know, I like the black, the blue, the white dial, but you know what I found when I've owned 36mm day dates, they always sell when they got champagne. People love the champagne dial. They love it. I don't know what it is. I've even had someone said to me, this was an idiot, said, oh, that's not solid gold because it's got a white dial.
Wow.
Non-watch people don't understand this. They're idiots, right? Yeah, so I got to tell you, very, very cool.
Ponif, what you're saying is that if I get that Explorer 1, I'll become the next incarnation of Don Draper? Is that what you're saying?
That's it, man. Look, it doesn't mean... Now, this article, right, what he said was, he goes, okay, so it's a bit... I've highlighted... Before the next business meeting, my director of business said, don't forget the Rollie.
Oh, we got Toyota Mo. I guess his super chats are working now.
Toyota Mo, he's the guy who got me the booklet. Toyota Mo, $2. Arch, Rolex is for closers. Is Marco a closer? We want him to do well. He's young and impressionable.
We have to guide him in the right direction, not guide him off a
Listen
cliff.
to this. After that initial meeting, I never have to wear the watch again. It's a passport that gets me over an invisible hurdle and allows me to be judged on performance.
Hey, Bear Clooney said he didn't get to see me. If he types in the chat, I'll give him a quick glimpse.
Yes.
I want to make sure he's paying attention. This is going to be
a very handsome guy.
I took my glasses off now. I got embarrassed.
He is a typical, you're a typical, you could...
Archie, what are you trying to say?
You could have filled in for Tony, couldn't you?
All right, Bear's looking. You ready, Bear? Here we go.
Okay,
Hi, Bear. How you doing, pal?
Hang on 1 minute.
Hey, everybody. That's it.
He's a good-looking guy. Look at this.
They said I look like Federico. Do I look like Federico?
Hey, get out of here.
No, the problem is, whenever the camera's coming up from the bottom, you look fatter.
Yeah, you look up my nose.
So
there, you got to look
the
this way.
down. There
you go.
How are you?
Hey, nice home. Nice home.
Thank you. Thank you. That's it. You guys got you a minute. That's it. I'm going back. I'm going dark.
You should have charged a super chat for that, but that's okay. Next time. Okay?
Damn.
No, it was for Bear. It was for Bear. He's a good guy. Come on, we got to
$200 and I'll turn the cam on, guys. $200.
Whoa.
I'm not messing around, all right? Let's get Archie a new camera.
I'm gonna tell you seriously.
I'm causing threats. I'm making threats now. What'd you say? Sorry.
In my case, the men in a male-dominated industry see expensive watches as a seal of approval, and I like watches. Perfect.
Ponif, how about this? If we get a $200 super chat, we all have to turn our cams on for the rest of the stream.
Yeah.
Hey, my cam's always on anyhow. JJ, Mr. 2, look at Mr. 2. He's saying, JJ, I was expecting an older retired guy. You're younger than you sound. Yeah. No, he's a self-made millionaire.
I'm a younger retired guy, Mr. 2, but thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I gotta tell you, here we go, DP, $5, DP. Holy
Jesus
smokes,
Christ.
JJ looks like a hitman. Be nice to him.
Oh, goodness.
I gotta tell you, seriously, guys, look at Tim. Tim's life. Rolex has helped your career, hasn't it, Tim?
Oh, of course, Archie. It's just completely different. It's not just that other people look at you differently. It's also you look at yourself differently. You know, when you're wearing a Rolex, you just respect yourself more. You know, your self-worth
what happens to me is
goes up.
I managed to get the job.
Yeah.
Right? I managed to get the job,
Mm-hmm.
and then they realize I'm really fucking lazy and
Right.
don't really know what I'm doing.
Right.
Okay? Okay? That's kind of what happens with me, right?
Mm.
And I got to be honest with you, in IT is the most non-watch type industry you could ever find. Actually, I did compliment an interviewer on having a Vacheron on his wrist, and he offered me the job. It does work,
Very
but
nice.
you've got to have
Yeah.
people who know what the watches are. if they're not watch people, of course it's not going to work.
Right.
I think that might work in New York, but it's not really going to work in Brisbane. Okay.
I mean, Archie, look at this example. The only reason Archie got this job is because he has a Pam, and you know Pam. You know, he wouldn't be here. Look at Drew. The guy gets kicked off after 2 seconds.
Wait, what do you mean? I'm only here because I have a pen?
Well, of course.
I'm here for the women.
Yeah.
But
I'm here for the
I
hot
I
chicks,
thought
guys.
he's here because he works for free and shows up every day. DP, $5. Tim, what do you really do for a living? Rich parents, and if so, that's okay. Hey man, DP, we don't want to get too personal.
Yeah,
He
that's
is
a
a
little much.
professional freelance writer.
Russian
He
oligarch.
writes erotic fiction.
Ukrainian.
You know, I got to say, Tim's very distracting. I feel like the bat signal is going to pop up behind him and he's going to put a mask on and jump off the roof.
That's so funny. I gotta go, guys.
Later, Lolex.
Bye,
Hey,
Lolex.
Love you, Rolex.
What's up? What happened?
You going? You said you got to go, guys.
Oh no, I was making a joke about Tim.
Oh.
Tim is gonna become Batman. He's gonna be like, "All right, guys, I gotta go."
Lolex is
Take
Robin.
off.
Here we go. Showcase watches, £2. Tim, Jim Gordon is on the rooftop looking for you.
Oh,
Okay, there we go. I got to tell you, does a
I'm in
Rolex
Gotham.
really help you in the workplace? I think, to be honest with you, we had the other opposite. You know, Plastic. He got fired for wearing a two-tone subby.
Ooh.
They got jealous.
Yeah, a lot of
So,
people, it's frowned
I-
upon, Connor.
I would
Like,
say,
apparently
Marco,
for young
for you,
people, it's frowned upon.
Marco,
Go ahead.
Steel Explorer
Sport.
1 is perfect because
That's the
it's kind of a
perfect
Clayton's
watch.
Rolex.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite look like a Rolex.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Rolex, but it's not like a sub or a GMT.
It's not attention grabbing, is what you
Right.
mean.
It's very
Yeah.
discreet. If you're a purist, you know exactly what it is. If you know Rolex, you know what it is. But if you're just if you're just superficial, here we go. Maxim L, £30.
whoa.
Hi Arch, I bought a Daytona 116520. That's the pre-ceramic in December, and I'm already bored of it. Is it worth upgrading to the ceramic version?
Jesus Christ. Isn't that the model that Plastic has?
Yeah. So that's the steel. I gotta be totally honest with you. I actually like the steel bezel version better than the ceramic. I love my Panda. If I could get a Panda, I'd grab a Panda. But I think, Maxim, you've got to. I think you might be expecting too much. Okay.
Yeah. Can I chime in on this one?
Yeah.
Because I have the ceramic one, and I had the same type of dilemma. I was thinking about getting the new Submariner 41 millimeter, but the Archie's and Plastic's discussion on the differences has convinced me that I don't need it, and it's better to keep the watch you have memories with than the one that's just insignificantly better. It's just insignificant.
Here we go. DP, $5. Sorry, Tim is awesome. I mean no disrespect. And Showcase watches, £5. A true businessman entrepreneur is a winner with a Casio. The Rolex is just a reminder how hard they work to get where they are. Opinions. I got to be honest with you. I think you're right. I'm sorry, Showcase. I think. Look, I don't think you can fake it by having the Rolex, right? It's like a lot of real estate agents. I had a Herman. Unfortunately, he passed away. He said to be a good realtor, you need to have a late model European, a Mercedes C-Class or a 3 Series BMW. He says otherwise you don't have credibility.
Right.
And I kind of...
Oh, it's
I don't
very
know.
true. That's
Real estate
very
agents
true.
are so superficial. It's leased. Is it any big deal if the car is leased?
I've said this before. A real estate agent is the perfect job for a rich kid with a trust fund. It's like the typical LA, my parents have money, that's my job, is I'm a realtor.
But a realtor, they don't really.
They do nothing all day. They just do nothing all day. They just go tour houses. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hard one. I think any sales jobs can be very hard, you know.
No,
But
for sure.
I think honestly, I think you're right. I don't think the Rolex. But I tell you, Marco, if you're getting into finance, that's a bullshit industry with a bullshit degree. Just get the Rolex. It'll work for you, Marco. If you believe it'll work, it'll work.
I'm doing a Bachelor of Commerce, Pon, so I can do anything: finance, accounting, marketing, blah 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 blah.
Get the Rolex. Get the Rolex. Evan Hogan Camp, $2. Go Buckeyes. Fight the rolling tide. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Do I think the watch makes the man? JJ.
Yes.
You're in a union industry. I don't think the Rolex would really help in your career, would it?
I can't even wear it if I was at work. It wouldn't even be worn.
It's the triple time and a half that JJ gets in a union job that's made him successful.
That's right. You know what? After work, you could put on any watch you want.
Yeah, that's what my dad does.
Some of us have to get our hands dirty, Arch. Some of us have to get our hands dirty. You know?
I gotta be honest.
Doing
with
what,
you, going
JJ?
into a-
You know what I went to university for? The same thing
What's
Marco went to university for.
What's
Marketing, finance. I'm
You've
at,
done very well, JJ.
yeah, I mean, I've had other businesses as well and stuff like that, but yeah, I like
You know, the
that's
best bit of financial advice: don't get married.
right. that will definitely save you hundreds of
Divorce
thousands.
is
Unless-
very expensive.
It's true.
We got a couple of super
Hey,
chats, Pon.
Tim, we can't all get beauties from Korea like you.
You know, the
Okay.
I mean, if you can, then do get married. That's the only caveat, right?
Tim, you've got to grab that girl, lock her up. Don't let her run out. Okay, she is gorgeous.
Okay.
Here we go, dude. $2.
Sorry to
Quite
interrupt, Pon.
knowledgeable.
Did we forget
Considering
Evan Hogan here?
Oxley, thank you. Oxley State High. I love that school. I wish I could go back in time. Showcase watches, £2. High-end watches are a drive force, not a passport.
I don't know what it means, but it sounds good.
They're a driving force in your career. They motivate you to keep working harder, is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it just having them doesn't make you a great businessman. I tend to agree with that. Hey,
By the way-
Drew, $2. Drop the link. Drop the link.
Ponif, I think you missed one from Evan Hogan Kent as well.
I think he did that one already.
He
Oh,
did
you
that
did
one.
it? Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, we did that one, yeah.
My bad.
Drew is a bit... Let's have it. We can only tolerate Drew in small doses. You know?
My favorite part of the show.
We'll get him on there.
Give him a 30-second spot.
He's
It's a cameo.
Drew, you better say something memorable, Drew. It's 30 seconds.
ooh,
Yeah.
Pavel,
It's not
here we
long,
go.
but it's
Get
memorable.
married, buy an SLK 250, buy Omega.
I never understood that, Ponif.
SLK 250, SLK, yeah.
I never understood that with luxury cars, Ponif. Why not just get like a Honda Civic or a Toyota Corolla, something reliable, that's cheap, that's easy to fix, easy to service, and that you can just invest the difference.
Because people want to get
Ooh, it's a
laid.
bit more-
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, this is Drew.
Drew.
What's
happened?
up, Pana?
It looks different,
Speaking
Drew.
of getting laid,
Man, what are you doing? He's going for a Wall Street job. He doesn't
That's
need a master's in MBA. He just looks the part. This is a method actor at his finest. Do you know anything about finance? Huh?
I learned it all
Buy,
from the Pana.
sell.
I
He's
learned it
gonna
all
watch.
from the Pana.
Look at this. I gotta tell you, Drew's just gonna watch reruns of Wall Street 1 and 2. That before he goes for the job.
he put his glasses on for the Harry Potter look today, so you don't boot him off.
Man,
The Panas
he's
helped
a
me
good-
choose these glasses. The Panas.
He's a good look there. Cartier glass. Man, he looks like a Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen, doesn't he? He could. That's
I'll
before
keep
Charlie
my
Sheen
camera
did
on.
drugs.
Why'd you turn your camera off? Turn it back on, Drew. Come on.
Because this is Archie's show, man.
Yeah. Look, I gotta tell you. Look, seriously, I think the Rolex, certain areas it can rub people the wrong way. Plastic was in the public service. Bear Clooney, drop this looking faker right away. I agree, Bear. I mean, he's just too damn cool. And by the way,
he knew. That's why he kept the camera off. He knew.
By the way, BK, I want to apologize. BK was angry that we didn't boot Tim off, wasn't he?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, so I want to say I'm very sorry, BK. This nighttime crap is not working, Tim. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hey, we got ABC in
What
chat.
is going on, Arch?
Come on, man.
Oh,
everybody's on the chopping board today.
That's it. Money talks.
Yeah, look, a BK got really angry yesterday, and I do apologize. I didn't know how long you wanted him banned for, so we just booted him today. He's not at his best. I like it when he's in his studio with the cosmetics behind him. You know, the perfumes. Cars and Chrono, $5. Tim, you know it's a Korean custom to get a Rolex when married. What reference would you shoot for?
Horrible timing.
Rolex you can get, the supply problems now, man. You could gotta get any Rolex you can get. GB, $2. Just made it from home. From work, how's the crew tonight? GB, we put your image as the title screen. I don't know if you noticed this, guys.
Yeah.
That is his collection. That's what we've used to. I used that bit of artwork as the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Great collection, GB.
Richard Sose, here we go. $5. Archie, season 2. Fan fiction starts with you driving a cab with vinyl seats and listening to a pyramid selling cassette. The Doldrums and the Mania. Yes, now you can go to timwright.com. You can see this is written by Richard. Richard is an author. It's all on timwright.com. Go check it out, guys. Yankee Doodle. I have a high school education and made millions in real estate education. Unless specifically targeted, law or medicine is a sham and a waste of money.
You missed one above that.
Drew Peacock, $3. Get me back on. The bear shan't outbid me. Thank you. What do you think? Do you think, I mean, let's look at you, JJ.
Yes.
You've done extremely well.
I've done all right.
Education, what do you think? Do you agree with that comment from Yankee or what?
Absolutely. Education, yes. I feel like I wouldn't say a scam. I mean, I think that's a little too crazy, but I think it's just too lax, and people are too lax, and they have no focus, and it really leads you nowhere. I mean, I'm college educated. I know I don't sound probably like it, but
you sound very articulate. Don't put yourself down, JJ.
But I'll tell you just from personal experience, as my friends and I were graduating, I noticed that nobody wanted the physical labor jobs, and I mean, I'm not talking about extreme grunt work. I'm talking about, you have to know electricity, plumbing, a lot of things, print reading. These are not you can't just be a dope off the street and walk into a job like that. You really have to learn what you're doing. And nobody was after those jobs when I was graduating. Everyone wanted to be in an office. So, I zigged when everyone zagged, and I took the job. 5 years later, people were begging me that I went to school with to get me in, and you couldn't even get in those type of jobs anymore at that point because, between the benefits and the overtime and everything, it's a tough field. I had friends who worked in Manhattan, and they had to kiss ass every day, or they would be worried about getting fired and this and that. And it was tough for them. I mean, unless you were focused, I knew guys who did better going to X-ray tech school and working on MRI machines and stuff like that than they did in finance. I'm not saying everyone, but a lot of people fell through the cracks, so I agree with Yankee Doodle. I think if you have to be focused in something specific if you want to make a really good living.
Can I give my perspective, Connor?
Sure.
I think, at least for me as a young guy, education is kind of the path of least resistance, JJ. Like, for us, at least for me, you go and you get kind of an education, a bachelor's degree, potentially an MBA, because then you're kind of, at least in the highly demanded fields, like I'm talking marketing, finance, accounting, law, medicine, those kind of jobs, because then you can just get kind of a cushy office job out of school if you go to a good university, you know?
Super chat, Tim Wright, $5.
Okay.
Hey Richard, can you get in touch with me? I would love to work with you on Archieluxury, a novel. There we go. Look at that. And Snorlax sleeping $2. Clean shopping centers and own 5 Rolex. Of course. What's wrong with that, man? You gotta whatever it takes. Let me just say one thing to you, Marco.
Go ahead.
Warren Buffett said something quite interesting. He said if he was starting off again, he doesn't discount education, but he said he doesn't know whether it's worth going to an Ivy League university to get the paper.
Oh yeah, I mean community. It depends.
He said a lot of these community universities, very cheap and pretty good courses. Obviously, going to Harvard or Princeton, there is a contact base, and there's other factors which I think are worth something. Are they worth the huge tuition? I don't know, but the reality is, Marco, get the Rolex.
Ponif, I would actually agree with
the
Warren
Rolex.
Buffett.
Just get it, man. Just get it.
Hold on, let's do the super chats and then I'll. Yeah.
GB, $5. Totally agree. JJ, college degree here as well, but work at a blue collar field and make a lot more money than people working at an office job.
Right.
I gotta tell you, office jobs really, they're overrated. I don't know many people who are actually happy in the office.
Can I just add in a little bit here? My friends who did graduate and got into stock trading and stuff, they did very well. I mean, they're killing it, but they're making multiple millions of dollars. I mean, they're running hedge funds and stuff. But
that's
the
like
average
that's
person
like
though,
being a varsity athlete. The
Right,
stars
right.
will always do well in any field, right?
right? But I'm saying the average person was probably making, and I'm not trying to, but I'm just giving you the real perspective, is making almost half of what I was making as a union tradesman. And that gave me an opportunity to invest money in the stock market, which made me more money, and invest in side businesses, which made me more money. So everything is relative. Like and Marco, not to I'm not trying to dampen your thing, but no, I'm just saying you're not going to, I mean, if you just think you're going to cruise through university and get this cushy job for 25 years, you don't understand what the work field is like now. These guys they're on your ass all day, and when you mess up in 5 years, they got a kid fresh out of college willing to work for less than half what you make, and you're out. Trust me.
Yeah, nothing is guaranteed, dude.
Yeah.
I work an office job, and I can tell you, nothing is guaranteed. Right. You gotta bust your ass, dude. I work around the clock. I'm working right now. I work around the clock, and I've been up since 5 a.m. Nothing's guaranteed, dude.
I agree.
Do you think you should work for yourself? I kind of think when a man's in his 40s, he's got to either be in a specialized field, or he's got to try and work for himself. He's got to do something himself.
I mean, do you want to know what I did? What I actually did? I mean,
if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind without getting super specific. I worked in a trade, that is something you need to learn and go to school for, but you go as you work at night once a week, for 5 years. I did that. So I had my guaranteed money, my guaranteed, benefits and all that stuff. And I, on the side, while I was a young man and I had a lot of energy, I opened my side businesses with a partner or two that I trusted. And that's how I did it. I opened the pizzeria, I opened a health food store, and slowly. I mean, this didn't happen overnight.
He's got two contradictory: health food and pizza.
Well, everybody's got to eat, Archie. You either want to eat pizza or you want to eat healthy. I got something for everyone. But that's basically what I did, and I took my shots as a young guy. You know what I mean? Because you could fail, or you could do well. It depends. But I think you need to have a combination. Is my real answer. You have to have security and a side job.
£5. My wife is a PhD Doctor of Science, earns £200 per day. I employed skilled subcontractors at £800 per day with zero education. Education is tough. Bear Clooney, $5. Bear Clooney, $5. Money talks, diploma walks. Archie, had bad influence on Bunny Clooney. Anything I say to her to do, she asks, I don't do shit for free. But Bear, you got so many watches, you've given her the lifestyle. You are a really, really great guy, Bear. We love you, Bear. DP, $5. Disagree. Raised 2 boys. One is attorney, 30 years old. Other is a software engineer, 26. They both make a fortune. Wife and I struggle to get them there. Fair comment.
I think we agree, though. Your kids went and did something specific.
Xbox all day. I don't think playing Xbox all day is going to help you in later life.
But wouldn't you say we agreed with DP? Like they did something specific. They didn't go for general studies in college. One became a lawyer. One became a software engineer. I mean, they did target what they were trying to do.
JJ, those are also
Peacock, $2. Favorite Bond movie, everyone, and best Bond watch.
I would say those are also kind of the most in-demand jobs, JJ. Software engineer and lawyers are highly demanded.
Right. I'm not demeaning education by any means.
No.
I just think you should have a targeted, specific idea of what you want to do.
Yeah, but that's hard to have at 18, though.
Yeah.
At 18, to take on that much debt for something that you're like, I want to be a lawyer. And then you go to law school and then you realize, oh, I hate this. But you already brought on so much debt.
That's how you have so much in student loan debts. That's what happens, man. Welcome to the real world. The education is expensive.
Yeah, you got to do scholarships. That's the only way to do it.
Best Bond watch, I like GoldenEye. I like the Z3 that was in it. I was so amazed when the Z3 came out. That was amazing. And I liked Pierce Brosnan. I didn't mind his Omega. I didn't mind Omega. I really didn't. I thought it was a breath of fresh air. Mr. 2, $8. Education was only my ticket to get a foot in the door. Then the hustle began. Lots of education failures out there. You need to be smart and work hard.
Agreed.
Mr. 2's got the SL Mercedes Benz.
Mercedes.
But JJ, even at that, there's a video. I don't know if you watch. His name is Graham Stephan. He's like this finance guy.
Yeah, I know.
I love Graham Stephan, little punk.
Yeah,
best comb over in the game.
Guys,
he's got a Zenith. You know that was his father. His grandfather worked for Zenith.
Yeah.
He's got an original.
What do you think about his gold one that he bought?
Exactly. I love his gold one. Steve Corrado, $2. Nice interview with Thorpe. He learned a lot today.
I need to go back and watch that. I didn't get a chance to watch it yet.
It's only just came out. I got to tell you, Graham Stephan, I watch his stuff.
Dude, he rules. I love Graham Stephan. He's awesome.
Is he as rich as he says he is?
Yeah, I always think that too. I'm like, is he worth that kind of money?
But Connor, just to tell you,
he had a Lotus. You know that I'd rather get the Porsche. But believe you me, Rolex, get the Porsche.
We're friends again, Arch. No, but anyways, what he did though, where he bought his real estate, where he said he made his money. I know that area. It's called San Bernardino. He bought it in like 2008 when you can buy houses out there for like $100,000. So he bought like 8 of them, and now the houses go for like $350. So he could have made a good penny on that.
He does. He makes a lot of money on YouTube. That's where he makes most of his income.
Yeah.
But he said he made his money in real estate during 2008, during the recession. That's what he claims, at least. I don't know.
Graham Stephan, he's I don't know what to think of him. Like he's a bit of a tight ass as well, isn't he?
Yeah. In what way?
Cheap.
Like his money? Oh, his cheapness, his money. Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of
he's like unoffensive. Like there's not a lot you can hate about him. You know what I mean?
That's the point. He did an analysis, of somebody who turns 18 and becomes a plumber versus someone who goes into debt to become a doctor. And by 50 years old, that's only when they equalize, and that the plumber will be richer than the doctor up until the age of 50. That's when the doctor will start making more than the plumber because they have so much debt to pay off. So going in a trade is very, very feasible. And he has
Yeah.
he has a good collection. He has that original Zenith. He bought the rose gold. I believe it's like the 50th anniversary or something like that.
Wasn't he given a Rolex too?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
like
say,
a Datejust?
he got gifted a blue Datejust.
was that
gave
real
him a
though?
Rolex.
Because a fan, but was that real because he never wore it again? I've never seen him wear it again.
Yeah, I don't think
yeah.
he wears it very often.
It's a smooth bezel on an Oyster,
Why would
36
a
mil.
fan give him a Rolex?
Exactly.
Who knows?
There's a whole
He has a
episode
rose
dedicated
gold
to it. He opens it
He
up
has-
and everything.
He has a 42 mil rose gold Pam, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, he does have a Panerai. I forgot. He does.
I
Yeah.
just find him a bit smug, don't you?
I think his information is very generalized. He gets a lot of it. A lot of his stock tips are from Jeremy. A lot of his real estate is from me, Kevin. I think those are his two biggest influences. But I don't know. I could be wrong about
He
that.
seems like a good guy. He just like seems unoffensive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely unoffensive. He wants a big fan base. You know, that's why he's unoffensive.
He's very much a clickbait person, isn't he?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Click
very
that
much.
bell. He's always self-promoting, isn't he? He's always.
That's why he has 5 million followers. You know.
Oh my God, I don't know what to say. Steve, how do I pronounce it there, JJ?
Cordero.
Cordero. Isn't it
Steve
Cordero?
Cordero, $2. As Mark Cuban says, do what you're good at.
There you go.
Good point. And DP, $5. Marco is spot on. I have to agree.
You know what the biggest problem they don't teach anyone in college is to pay
that?
yourself first and save some
Personal
money.
finance. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Personal
Pay
finance.
yourself first, save some money. They never tell you that.
It's a fine line. You know, it very much is a fine line there.
Fine line.
Honest, I wish I would have learned personal finance by like 15 years old. That's why I would have got I don't know the reference, but it's a Black Dial Explorer 2, the 40 mil. When you were telling us to buy it, because I was like, oh, you know, it's expensive, this, that, and the other.
Yeah, look,
I was just young and naive, you know.
Look, it depends. You know, life. I mean, if you wanted to end up with a lot of money, you could eat beans and rice for every meal.
Yeah.
Drive a shittiest car you can get, but that's not really living life.
Yeah, what's the point of living? That's what, every time I hear stuff like that, it's like, well, okay, what's the point of doing all this work if I can't have a nice
I
meal?
gotta tell you, Rolex, me and you have got a bit more in common than you think, right?
It's the Dave Ramsey rule, Ponif. You live
Hold on, Marco. He's giving me a compliment.
life.
Let's hear this out, guys.
In my day, I had a BMW 318i because that's kind of like it's the cheaper one, right?
Yeah.
It was damn expensive. $36,244 I paid for that in 1991.
That's a lot of money in the 90s.
That was a lot of money. Interest rates were 20%. I paid half, borrowed half. But you know what? I don't need to buy a Beamer or a Porsche now because I've had that fun when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I still love nice cars, but I have done it. You know what I'm saying or not?
Yeah, you got to live life, man.
I now. I put a lot of money into my watches, the Pateks and the Rolex. I got my Honda. It's got more hits than Elvis, right? It's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter to me, okay? It doesn't matter to me, okay?
That's good.
It's Yankee Doodle, $2. Every true millionaire I know is a tight ass. The other thing is, let me say this to you. Being a millionaire in 1980s is very different to being a millionaire today.
God, I would have loved to be a millionaire in the 80s.
No,
That's like the best way to live.
No, but the house I'm in, my dad paid $27,000 for it in the 70s, right? Now it's worth $500,000, okay? A millionaire in the 70s, you were that's kind of like
that's
a decade.
money.
That's like being worth 50 million today.
Yeah.
At least.
You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's just because of inflation. Money the numbers are different. Paul, €5.50 prediction, Datejust 41, Fluted, Jubilee are going to be harder to get. Let me tell you this. I think they're already Steel, Jubilee, Steel, Datejust, two-tone Datejust. In my country, none. They are already hard to get.
Even the two-tone. I walk in. I used to see one or two in the
Even the
showcase.
two-tone.
Now there's nothing. Literally nothing but women's watches. That's it.
DP, $5. Life is an eternal farewell to the swiftly passing days. Enjoy every moment. See, what do? Do you buy investments? Do you buy this stuff? Or do you
It's hard.
buy things that make you happy?
And it's like JJ was telling me the other day.
Jeez.
God damn. All right, never mind.
Yeah, hold on, Ponif. Let's catch up on these.
Shut my mouth.
Big boy.
Sure, DP,
We got some money coming in.
DP, Mr. 2. Oh my God, what have we got here? Let me just
Mr.
get
2
this
and
one.
then 2-tone.
Mr. 2, $8. I nickel and dime very openly, except here, Arch. In a fight with Apple now to get a free iPad, I like the challenge. I've saved thousands arguing.
That's right.
Mr. 2, I had a problem with my iPhone. They did nothing until I took them to small claims court. $30, take them to small claims court. They negotiate like a whiny dog once you've issued the papers. You've got to issue the papers, then they whine like a bitch.
There you go.
Nico,
By the way,
my
I think
God,
we gotta-
here, boys, my collection comments. Less than 1% of my wealth is in watches. And if you have to worry about paying retail or not doing something wrong in life, JJ, my 18-month-old, put the watch upside down. He reads red on top. And Tim, good eye for quality. Cheers. Oh.
Ponif, does that mean we have to turn on our cameras? $200?
Yes, it does, guys.
God damn it. No.
Da-da-da!
I don't want to put my shirt. I don't want to put a shirt on right now. I don't want to go put a
You
shirt
can leave
on.
it naked, man. We'll attract some women folk.
No.
Can you pull up a
Put it
picture?
on.
Can you pull up
Hold
a
on,
picture of
hold
his
on.
collection when you get a
Hold on a
chance?
second.
Yes, we will. I will pull up a
I'll be right back.
collection.
Hold on.
I'll pull that baby up.
Yeah, less than 1% of his wealth, and he has a 5170 Pepsi Hulk. Jesus, Lord Christ Almighty.
I must admit, that was a magic collection. And, what's going on here? Come on, guys. Where's the cameras?
Oh, he wants.
JJ?
He asked for cameras on. I didn't see that.
Well, paid the $200.
Oh, all right. I didn't know there was a fee for that. Hold
Yeah,
on.
well, we do. Oh, my God, you're handsome. Can we get girls for you, JJ?
Yeah, sure. Send them over.
By the
Try-
way, did
How do I get this
you
thing
like
to
that
not be
gold
up my
digger
nose?
there? Do you like the gold digger?
Oh, that was
After a
great.
pop-
She's great.
Oh man, Oh my God!
What
You're
up?
nothing like I thought you would look, man.
What's up, guys?
You're a white guy.
Yeah, very white.
You're a white guy. he said.
My God.
Oh my God.
What's going on, fellas?
Wow, you've broken the stereotype.
Thanks, Tony.
What up?
I gotta say, man, what a handsome crew.
How does everybody get there
Marco.
so straight? Mine's like
What's going on, Ponif?
my camera's
Marco's like a cross between Rolex and JJ. If they had kids, that's what Marco. That looks amazing.
Rolex looks like Edge from U2. Damn. So mean.
Someone said I looked like Federico
Oh.
before. Don't feel bad. Get these
Look, I
guys
gotta
on
tell you,
camera.
you guys are very, very handsome guys. What a nice spread. What a cool spread there.
That's it.
I'm just bringing up the collection that our friend has got. I gotta tell you guys, seriously.
We got a couple of super chats, Ponif.
We got super chats. Beautiful. Hang on, I'm just loading up this software. It's taking a while. This software. I'll get this one up here. Let's get this baby up on the screen. Here we go, guys. We're gonna put this up now. I want to bring this one up. We'll give him some bit of time there. Okay, there we go. Super chats, they're coming in fast and furious. Drew Peacock, $2. Rolex, when is the album dropping, man? Yes.
Yeah, I got a reggaeton album coming next fall.
Bear Clooney watches, $2. Like the Beatles. Yes, sirree. Yeah. And Mr. 2, $8. JJ, love the New York accent. Can you please say, "Oi, I'm walking here"?
What does he want me to say? Hey,
Oi, I'm walking here.
Hey, I'm walking here.
That's it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I think that's how we wanted it.
That's how it. That's beautiful. I got to tell you guys, what do you? This was our friend's collection. What did you think, guys? Because he was asking us, should he get a 5980, and we said no. I kind of like this collection. What do you want to add? Who can add to that? Marco, what can you add to that? Young guy, no watches. What can you add to that?
I mean, there's not much you can add. I would just say maybe a solid gold like Daytona or something like that.
Yeah, okay. JJ, what do you think? This is very similar to your collection. What do you think, JJ?
What was the question? I'm sorry, I was reading
What
something.
should he do? This is his collection. This is this guy's.
Oh, to add? I would add, I mean, if this was me, I would add, because he got money, obviously. I would add a root beer, and I would add a panda, and I would add and I would order, and I would add a Patek Sports model.
Patek Sports, like an Aquanaut.
Right. He has 4 spots open here, so I would go root beer, panda, Aquanaut, and I don't know what else. You think you should go with the 5711, I guess, the Nautilus?
And Rolex.
Actually, I'd go with the Royal Oak.
It's so hard. It's so hard for me to say because
this. Anything. I don't
he
think
doesn't
he
need anything. Maybe
Yeah.
a panda if he can get it.
I hope he wears this stuff. I really hope he enjoys it.
That would bum me out if he didn't wear any of this. It just sat in a collection. That would suck.
Yeah, that would really suck, man. That's what a wonderful collection. You know, it brings a lot of joy to the world. I gotta tell you, the thing I love about watches is it doesn't matter if you got 1 watch or you got 10 watches. It's the love of the hobby. You know, like I don't think JJ has more love than Rolex or Marco. You know what I mean? Like same as me. I don't think any of you guys have more or less love. The amount of love you have. Here we go, Mr. 2, $3. Careful, Arch. I think JJ could be wearing a wire.
Oh, easy, Mr. 2. We don't joke about that stuff. That's not.
No rodents.
That's so funny. I like Yankee dude. Thought it was Asian.
$2. I thought Rolex was Asian.
I can't believe you thought it was Indian, by the way.
I thought he was Indian. I honestly did. That's just, you've broken the mold.
Yeah, I look like a young Rob Schneider. Let's go on.
I like Rob Schneider.
Who does it?
Stud Muffin, $5. Grand Seiko Sports Collection. SLGA 003 limited edition or Datejust 41. Datejust 41. You've got to get the Rolex, man. You've got to get Rolex. You've got to get Rolex. What do you think? Don't even waste your time on that stuff. Showcase watches, £2. Who suits what watch? Rolex looks like Pepsi guy.
Come on now. Which, by the way, I want to give an update about. I talked to my AD today about the Explorer. Yeah. You know what he said?
What's that?
End of February.
Grab it. You get it.
I know, right?
Just get it. Get it.
Yeah, that would be cool. We'll see. But I see Archie as a Explorer 2 guy for some reason. I've always saw you as an Explorer 2 man.
Look, I got to tell you, I am so happy to have the sub date. You know.
Yeah.
I tell you, it's just. I think the sub date or a sub can be just a perfect watch. And I say this, JJ, because you don't have a sub, do you? No diver, JJ, do you?
No, rub it in. Go ahead.
I think no, I didn't have a sub for a long time too, but I think it's really just the perfect one and done watch. If you just want a one and done, I'm actually very envious of you, Rolex.
Why?
Sub no date, young guy with sub no date and Porsche. Man, I can't think of better life to have, you know? You remind me of Stradman. You know Stradman?
No, who is that? Is he a drummer?
No, Stradman's got a YouTube channel. He's the guy who's got a Lamborghini and he traveled everywhere. Lived in his car, camping and that. He's got a Lamborghini Gallardo and he goes everywhere with his He's camping.
That's
in
cool.
That there.
I don't want to look
You
him
should-
up because I'm going to take this as a
Same.
compliment so far. I'm going to look him up and he's going to look like a fucking cartoon character.
No.
Sorry.
He's got a lamb. I think he had a R8. Here we go. Stud Muffin, $5. What trips are you most looking forward to after COVID? Ooh, I gotta be honest with you. I don't think we're going to be traveling for probably another year or two.
I'm not. For sure, I'm not.
I don't think we'll be traveling, guys. I'm sorry. I honestly would like to. I honestly have thought about this a fair bit, and I would actually like to go back in time. You know, I think a simpler life. I got to be honest with you. Here we go. Steve Cordero. It's Cordero. $2. My G-Shock Casio Oak arrived today. I love it. Beautiful stuff. Look, man, you got to love what you've got. You got to love the stuff.
Good gym watch.
Yep.
I don't know if I really want material goods. I'd like to be free. Can I tell you this, guys? You guys are single. JJ, you're single.
Yes.
Marco's single.
Don't tell my girlfriend, but yes.
Yeah.
And Rolex is single, right?
Sure.
Let
Why
me
not?
just tell you this. No, but I mean, you're not married. Got a fiance.
No, yeah.
It's not like that, okay? That's
Yeah,
what I mean,
no.
okay? I mean, you can.
I can
you
leave
have a
town
few
if I
on the
had to.
side. Hey, you can have a few on the side.
I can
I'm
lock
just
my
saying.
I can lock my door and be single again. Yeah.
Let's do it. Guys,
Let me
are
say
we
this,
going to
man.
singers? Are we planning
Man,
a singers
I gotta
trip? This is
tell
what
you,
Archie is sounding like.
You have to appreciate not being stuck. Like, I have had people on my back, the Archie bus. I married young, had kids. Since I was 20, I've supported other people. I'm nearly 50, okay? Look, I love my kids. The kids are great. They're really cool kids. But I got to tell you guys, seriously, it's a lot of responsibility. If I was free, I'd probably just want to rent a little studio in Bangkok, do my YouTube, look at watches, go out into the markets, go and have think about Bangkok, you have international sort of friends. That's what I'd like to do. That's what I really wanted to do there. Mr. Two, $8, guys. You were given $100,000 each. You must buy one watch and one car only, all at market price.
Love this.
What are they? Go. He's talking 100,000 US.
Yeah. So what is that, Aussie?
Okay, I'll just work that out. It's probably about 120,000, 125. I'll just work it out. You go first. Okay?
Man, if I'm getting one car and a watch, I'd probably want something that I could like travel with. So I'd probably get some kind of truck if I'm being honest with you. No, that's dumb. I get a 911, a used 911, and probably
What would a used 911 cost you?
Man, I don't know. I get like a 2015. I think you can get one for. I don't know. What does a used 911 go
it's
for, JJ?
130,000. It's 130,000 Aussie dollars. I know exactly what I would get. Okay.
What would you get? Give me an idea.
Okay. This is what I do. Okay. Don't laugh. Okay.
Okay.
I would buy a 2 to 3 year old. Cars are very expensive in Australia, okay? So I got 130,000. I'd buy a 2 or 3 year old Mercedes-Benz E200. It's just a 4-pot E-Class. You might say, what's that? But believe you me, listen to me. I'd probably get it in black. So that second hand would be about $70,000. So I have 60 big ones left. 60 big ones left, right? And what I would do is, listen to me, 60 big ones. The reality is, guys, there's no point buying a Patek, because I'm going to run a scam here. I want to find Miss Decker. Okay, so you got to have something. I reckon the best thing would be a gold Submariner. Gold Submariner.
I got a call.
I got. Mil.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Arch.
it's okay. You go.
Okay,
It's
I'll be
okay.
right back.
Gold Submariner. Gold Submariner. That'd probably be about 40,000. So what's that? So there we go. Black Mercedes with a gold sub, and I would go and rent. I would go and rent a beautiful executive home, and I'd try and find Miss Right with money.
It's similar to what I would do.
JJ, you've already got it, man. You can pull the scam. Get those bitches in.
100,000. I would buy like a 2-year-old Mercedes S-Class for about 60.
Ooh. He's in America. See, they're cheaper there.
Yeah, they're about 60,000, so 65,000, and I would buy the gold day date with the other 30.
Ooh, you've already got the day date. You got the day date and the Merc.
Well, I have them already, but yeah, that's what I would do again.
Does it work? Have you actually tried to find a lady with moolah who you could sponge off?
Nah, not really. I don't know.
They don't. You haven't found any with money or?
No, I haven't. I don't know. That's not really like what I'm looking for. You know what I mean?
No, there aren't many 22-year-olds that have $400 million, JJ, is there?
That is correct. I'm more, you know.
Standards are very high.
I would rather go for a younger, broke girl. Maybe in the future I'll take that advice, though.
Marco, give me your dreams. 100,000.
Let's just catch up on
100,000 US. That's like 120,000 Canadian.
Let's just catch up on the super chats, Pana.
Sorry?
Yeah, because we got a lot.
Sorry.
Yeah, we got a
lot. Oh, I can't even see them.
First is Bear Clooney.
Ooh, here we go. Bear Clooney, $2. Archie is Polar. Man on the Moon, 5107G, and Gold Sub. Yes. Chip Wong, why did you ban Mousy Pluto Prestige? I didn't know he's banned. And Chip Wong again, $2. I would get an old Civic and 5 identical Pateks. Thank you, Chip.
Okay.
Wong.
What would I get, Ponif?
Yes, man.
Well, I'm from Montreal, so I got to factor in the snow, right? So I'd probably get an SUV. I really like a Jeep. My cousin has a Jeep. What is it? Compass, I think. I really like those trucks. They're really, really nice. And then I just get
really unreliable. Get a Toyota, man.
Okay, or a Honda CR-V or something like that. And then I'd probably just get
a Prado. Wouldn't you get a Prado? Toyota Prado. You know, or a Land Cruiser.
Either or. And then I just get something practical, like a no-date sub or an Explorer 1.
That's it.
I'm not a fancy guy, Connor. I don't need these big things. I don't know. I just.
JJ, what's wrong with him, JJ?
Honestly, I wasn't even listening to him. I missed that whole thing. Sorry. What did you get in something boring, Marco?
Boring.
Yeah, I said like probably a Jeep Compass or like a Honda CR-V, and then for the watch like Explorer 1 or no date sub.
Listen, let me give you some advice, Marco. Just a little from one friend to another here. You got to have a little fun, man. You're only going to be in your 20s for a short ass time. Then you're going to be 40. Before you know it, your hair is going to start falling out.
Stop this, Marco. Stop it, JJ.
Start enjoying yourself, man.
JJ, you got to understand, my grandparents were frugal their whole life, and I learned from them. So, you know, I kind of took on those same traits. I don't know.
All right. But when they were young, I'm sure they were having their fun, too, when they could.
And look, Marco, just because, you know, you got to remember this, Marco. Don't live for other people. You got to live your life for yourself. I think, JJ, you said that to him. Don't have kids because someone else wants you to have kids.
For your parents. Exactly. You're the one who has to raise them.
Unless they give you a lot of money.
Right.
And unless they organize a really good-looking broad.
Right. No, it's good that you're responsible, and it's good that you're ahead of the game. But life is a balance, man. And right now, when you're in your early 20s, the balance swings towards fun, because you're only going to have it for a short time.
Yankee
Okay.
Doodle, $5. I'm in Miami Beach at the Nobu Hotel. Drove up to Boca Raton to Jewelers in Time and tried on the 5127 and the 5196 rose gold. Love them both. I bet you do. Beautiful watches.
Nice.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I can't criticize that.
He's enjoying that nice warm weather down there in Miami Beach.
That's pretty damn cool. I gotta tell you that, man.
You know, I have to say though, Marco, I not criticize you, but I try to give you some constructive advice. But I mean, you're ahead of the game from where I was when I was your age. I was looking to go on 5 vacations a year. If I had 500, I'd spend 600. You know. So,
Yeah, I mean,
but-
there's a movement called FIRE. It's financial independence, retire early. That's what I want to do. Retire in your 40s, like you, JJ, or in your 50s if you can.
Right. But you could still have a good time. I mean, that's the main thing. I'm just trying to, you know what I mean? Don't sacrifice
100%.
all your fun just to save money, you know?
It's a fine line, don't you think, or not?
Of course. Listen, for the money I spent on vacations in my 20s, when I look back with my friends now in my 40s, it was worth every penny and then some to have those memories, you know? Once you grow up, the party's over.
Once you grow up, the party is over. That sounds so awful. Can
No, I
say
mean,
that
it's a
to you?
different, but it's a different type. You know, Art, you got to come home to your kids and responsibilities. When you're a young man and you don't have no responsibility like that, you have to take advantage of it. Travel, have fun with your friends, make those memories, you know?
Oh,
I'm kind of fed up with partying, though, JJ. I got to be honest with you.
Oh.
Man,
What the hell did he
I
just
can't
say?
do
Yeah,
it like
no,
I
I
used to.
understand. I understand.
I can't do it like I used to, you know? Like, whenever I see alcohol nowadays, I'm just like, ugh, man, I don't want to drink at all. I don't want to, like.
Well, everybody's different, I guess. You know,
No, I completely get. Look, JJ, I got to be honest with you. Look, I tell you honestly, you've got to have your own, whatever is important to you, whatever it is you want to do, you've got to pursue. But let me tell you this, Marco,
Right.
I've spent hours on the show with you. Get the Rolex, man. Because I've been there. I said, I sacrificed. I want to get this. I want to. Man, I was desperate to get a Steel Sports Rolex. I got to tell you, man, once you get it, it really is. I love just one Rolex. I didn't say to get 10 of the bastards. Just one. Just get a Rolex. Whatever it is you want. If you want the Explorer, get the Explorer. You want the Sub, get the Sub. Just get it. Just get it, Marco.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Now,
It's
the
only
ADs,
uphill
they're going to
from
get
there,
it
right?
for you. They're still closed in lockdown, aren't they?
Yeah, until February the 8th. I just sent them an email today. I'm waiting for a response. I told them, like, listen, if ever one becomes available, I can pick it up
So
same
how long
day.
did they say then? What did they say?
Well, I just sent
leading
them
him on.
because they told me they wanted to, like, see me in store, probably because they get, like, emails all the time. And then I just said, listen, if ever you get one, you know, keep me in mind. And then I emailed them again today just to, like, say, like, listen, are you guys still locked down or can I visit you in store? Just keeping up with them, you know. We got a super chat.
I gotta say to you, man, that's very, very. I get it. Steve Cordero. $5. Mercedes-Benz AMG 43 and a Royal Oak. 911 sucks in winter, but the gold day date is sweet though. Enjoy life while we can, guys. Got Rolex at 24-ish. Good advice. Good advice. Good advice. I love it. I got to tell you, I really do love my sub date. I'd just say, if you look, do you honestly think the dealers will come through for you, Marco, or not?
I mean, it's definitely a long shot, but, you know, a man can dream. A man can dream.
Mr. 2, $8. I went into corporate at 18, worked 6 to 7 days a week while friends were smoking pot and enjoying youth. Time flies. I do feel I missed out on my 20s. mind you, I know people who haven't even started at their 40s. Okay, so maybe if you know what you want and you work hard, sitting around smoking pot all day isn't the answer either. There's a lot of other problems it can lead to. Mr. 2, you're driving an SL, for God's sake. Okay? I don't think you chose the wrong choices, did you, Mr. 2? Look at this. Mr. 2's driving around in an SL. We've got JJ, you're driving around, beautiful watches. JJ.
My Mercedes is out in the rain. You know, I leave it out. No, listen, you got to have a balance. That's all it is, a balance. There's, you know, you have to have your fun.
$2. Should I upgrade from 5227G to a 5130G? I got to be totally honest with you. I think the 5130's got greater investment potential, but they're two different watches. I don't think one's an upgrade over the other. I think the 5227G is the hinged back Calatrava, beautiful watch. Every time you go to a dealer to do a deal, he's going to screw you. It's like buying and selling a house. Every time you pay stamp duty, do this, do that, there's costs associated with that. If you got the 5227G, I'd probably just keep it and enjoy it. It's a beautiful, that's an amazing watch. Is the 5130 better? I don't think there's much difference in price, really, is there? What? There's a bit of difference. Enjoy what you have. If you're going to go to dealers and continually trading and swapping,
they want to give you wholesale and charge you retail.
Stud Muffin, $5. Favorite hotel you stayed at? I stayed at the Sukhothai in Thailand. That was like a 5-star. That was amazing. They had chocolates in the room. They had a menu of pillows, duck, goose. It was amazing, amazing. But it's mainly who you stay with that makes it more memorable. Remember that, guys. It's who you stayed with. Yankee Doodle, $5. In my hotel room, eating caramel popcorn and watching AC3. Life in my 40s is not so bad. You betcha. And Mr. 2, $3. Speaking of the SL, I'm off to grab a burger in it.
Enjoy.
And Showcase watches, £5. You've not lived unless you go to a party and wake up 300 miles away with two beautiful women next to you. Best 24 hours of my life. Live your 20s. Yes.
There we go.
Guys, I'm going to go and take a toilet break. I'll be right back.
Sponsored by the one and only JJ LeCoupe.
See if it works today. I don't know. Super Chat's been off lately.
Yeah.
Is anybody else having a problem super chatting today? Maybe they could put it in the comments.
I think Toyota Mo earlier said he was having an issue, but I haven't seen anything since. Like, I'm talking like at the beginning of the stream.
Right. I know he said it yesterday he had a problem. I don't know about today. I had a problem yesterday. I'm going to try it now. And let's see. We'll give it a test run here. Hold on.
Okay, we got Jeb saying it works. Jay Sykes, though, says it doesn't work. Well then. Yeah, Toyota Mo's retyped in chat saying it doesn't work for him. Jesus. Why? Ça va pas bien? JJ, you don't speak French at all, right?
No.
No, New Yorkers don't speak French.
I can barely speak English.
Do you speak Italian?
No, it says unable to send message. It won't let me send it. It's weird. No, I understand I understand it. Some of it, I can speak a little bit, but I understand more than I could speak.
Yeah, same here. Honestly, my grandparents have always hounded me to learn Italian. I mean, that is the old generation, right? But oh man, I just can't get around to it. It's an old language. It's like, oh, honestly, I think I'd learn like Mandarin before I learn Italian, because Mandarin will be important for business in the next 10 or 20 years or so.
Yeah, it's a difficult language to learn, I'll tell you.
Very hard, Jesus Christ.
So it's a lot harder than, I mean, also learning Italian will help you because you know, a lot of people speak Spanish. It's very similar, so you'll get by with that. But
Yeah, I took some Spanish classes. Well, I mean, I was forced to in high school, so I know, like, I can understand it again. But man, I'm not interested by those languages. Forget it. English is the language of money and business. It's the only one you need to know.
Jeb is saying it's working. I think someone said it wasn't. Hold on one second.
Yeah, there was Jay Sykes and
Jay
Toyota.
Sykes said it's not. Yeah, and me either. I'm trying to super chat. JJ, wait, hold on. What's Bear saying? JJ talked to Arch to remove all wrenches after the show. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Something's going on because I still can't send the super chat. Did we have other? Jeb was the only super chat that came in, Marco?
Yeah, that was the only one that I saw.
Right.
Yeah, that's it.
Here he comes. I see a shadow. Pontiff is back in the building.
He's back in the building. Hey guys, how are you?
Arch, you're still
Super
having
chat.
some super chat problems.
Jeb, it works.
Jeb's works. 2 other guys in the chat said it doesn't work. Mine didn't work.
Now, it could be the words. If you put certain words, I believe it could be blocked. It's the nanny state we live in called YouTube.
But I wrote the same thing I wrote the last 2 times. Bathroom break sponsored by JJ LeCoute. Nothing crazy. We were talking in the chat. Maybe it's time to take away some wrenches and restart that. Maybe you give it to like a couple people.
Hey.
I think somebody's playing with your thing.
Okay. We could certainly do that, man. We could
Some
certainly
people
do that.
Yeah, Malik Diamond. He says right here, mine are not working as well. That's the 3rd other person besides me that can't super chat.
What's Malik Diamond's name? Let's have a look. I'm going to check that now. I'm going to check this. This will be the best way. Yeah. I'm just going to go in there now and check this out because this is serious. Moderators.
Yeah, this is 4 other people in here now say
Malik
they can't
Diamond.
do it. Yep.
That's his name, Malik Diamond.
Yes.
So what do you think I should do then? Tell me what I should do.
Probably take everybody's wrenches away and start fresh. Maybe just give one to Suckerhorn for now and go from there. Give them out as needed.
Yeah, I don't mind you take my wrench away as long as I don't get banned again.
Should I just take all the bans off people, all the hidden users, all the banned users? Do I take them out or not?
That I'm not really sure. I've never.
What do you think I should do? Okay.
Why not? Just try. I mean,
what do you think I should do?
Let's let let's let the punters decide.
Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let me go. Let's have a look here. Okay, who do we? Let me go through the list of moderators. You can tell me what you think I should do. Jeff, we keep him.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
ER, we keep him.
Her, yes.
Mr. 2.
Mhm.
Darth Ebald Vader.
I'm not sure who that is.
No idea who that is.
Kalsowitz.
Yeah, Kalsowitz.
What, keep him?
Yeah, he's active.
James Arthur.
Yeah, I have no idea who that is.
We'll take it out. Dan Radke.
Nope.
He's pretty cool. Ryan Woodman. We'll keep him. That's Woody, New Yorker. Captain Zed.
I haven't seen him on in a while, but I
yeah,
guess.
he hasn't been on in a while, but I know
he's take him.
Very active.
Thomas Burdett.
No, I haven't seen him.
Kangaroo. Marco, you're there. Bud the Stud.
Yeah, keep him.
Bud's good.
Chip Wong.
Chip's
Yeah,
good.
keep him.
Okay. Fist Watchers.
I don't know who that is.
ABC.
He's good.
Yeah, ABC.
Plastic.
100%.
Plastic's good.
Hisham Habib. That's the guy Hisham. He hasn't been on a while. Let's ban that. Get rid of that one.
Yeah. The whole thing is you don't need all these people being a moderator.
Rolex. JJ LeCoute. Loudmouth Tim. We'll get rid of that one. Doc. 73 Math. Tim Wright. I'm just getting rid of a few here. Just getting rid of a few. Getting rid of a few. Showcase. Ron the Shrink. We'll keep Ron. Logan Hall. Bear Clooney. Suckerhorn's there. Turkey Vulture. I'll get rid of a few, okay? I'll just get rid of a few.
There's so many with wrenches.
NATO, Tanzeel. Tanzeel will keep. Vin. Vin hasn't been there. He hasn't been very loyal. Leaky Rear.
Yeah, Leaky Rear. He's in chat often.
Okay. Saved. There we go.
Okay, we got some super chats to catch up on, starting with Showcase.
Okay, sorry about this here. Showcase.
It's remove all the wrenches. And just have
Ooh.
a few.
Showcase. Where is it? Showcase. Remove all the wrenches and just a few. Okay, done. It's already been done. We've gone through it. It's done. Brandon Gabbro, $2. Super sticker. Thank you so much there. Maxim L. It works. Thank you. And Kayak Sailing, $5. Testing. Thank you. GB, $1. Thank you. Mr. 2, $8. Sounds like there is a mole with a wrench. Yeah, associate with the lawyer for sure. Maybe removal and start from. Let's just see how that goes. We'll just see how that goes.
Right. If it continues.
Malik Diamond, cell phone super chat works.
Not for me. I just tried it. Let me see if it works. Let me see if it works now. Hold on.
Hey, Rolex.
Hey, sorry about that, guys. I had a call. But what's going on? What did I miss?
Man. It's okay. And we got Thomas Burdett. Archie, don't take away our wrenches. We paid for them. Look, someone's mucking around with them, unfortunately, Thomas. If I've deleted any badly, come to me and we'll put them back in. Yankee Doodle, mine doesn't work. What does he mean his doesn't?
Is the super chats getting messed up?
Yeah, he says
mine doesn't work. Yankee Doodle. What does that mean?
He's just joking, Ponif.
He's super chat.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry. Logan
Logan Hall. Oh, no.
Wrench.
Yeah, give him back a wrench.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Logan's good.
I didn't realize who Logan was.
Oh.
That's my bad, Logan. I'm the one who said I didn't see you in chat. My bad. I forgot.
Okay. Here we go. Done. There we go. Done. Beautifully done.
Yeah, but Toyota Most saying that it still apparently doesn't work.
Yeah, mine either. It says unable to send message.
Damn, man.
Oh my God. I don't know what to say, guys. Let's wrap this baby up. We've had a good show today. It's been fun talking watches. Rolex. I gotta tell you, we've just been talking about being young and buying things.
I wanted to bring up, but after this.
Bear Clooney, $2. Thomas, they can give you one on their chat. Ooh, nice. What's going on, Bear?
So
Bear's looking after my interests.
When me and Jay, when we were all talking, JJ was telling me how he would trade all of his watches to be 30 again.
Ooh!
I would.
He said you said that, remember?
I would. I'd say it again.
I thought you were like, I would?
Oh, no, 100% I would. You could always make money to buy more watches. You can't buy 12 years back.
And that's what I'm saying. Circling back to what you're.
JJ?
Yeah.
42.
Yeah, turned 42 2 months ago.
42 is a great age.
Yeah, but wouldn't you rather be 30 again?
Yeah, I just turned 30.
I kind of liked my 40s.
I like them too, but I like to relive my 30s. I like them even more.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying in terms of how you were saying, Archie. Like, is it worth it to invest all this? Like, live like Graham Stevens, whatever his name is, where you're just nickel and diming 24/7. It's like you're only given one life. You got to save your money. You got to invest, but at the same time, you got to live your life.
Right.
It's a fine balance.
Yeah. So Marco, get that Rolex.
That is the plan. That is.
Oh, showcase watches. I'd trade all my watches to go back to Marco's age. Would he also include the models, the Lego space things? I would organize a swap if necessary.
They say if you knew then what you know now.
Archie, would you trade all the watches to be 20 again?
That's an interesting question.
That's crazy. You got to think about it.
Give me a pair of pliers, please. Look, I got to tell you.
But the outcome would be different.
Look, the thing is, I don't know if I'd want to be 20 without the knowledge I have now.
You would. That's the whole point of it.
You know what I mean? If you're 20 again, look, I think the world that I live in now is very different to when I was 20. Okay, I had my own business then. That business wouldn't work now. Okay, so I really enjoyed working for myself in a period, in that phase there. I thought that was really, really good. If I was 20 again, that business doesn't work. Okay, the business, it's just shit. Okay, so I had certain successes, which it's not really fun to be 20 if you have no money. Does that make sense? JJ, what do you think? Like, would you want to be 30 without skills and a union job like you had?
No, I mean, I would want to still have my same life. I would just like to be 30 again. With what I know now, I would have saved a little more and, invested in certain different ways. But overall, I mean, I don't think I did bad. I just think I would have enjoyed my time again and probably did better,
Mr. Two, $3. I believe Mo has been found. See chats.
Whoa.
Who is it, Mr. Two? I want
Is it
to
the
know.
bearded lady?
No, but we.
I don't know. I missed the whole chat thing.
Yeah.
I don't know who was doing this. This is pretty bad.
So wait, someone was messing up the chat, so
Yeah,
super chat's gonna get through?
There was a rogue mod of Rolex, but we just unmodded pretty much everything.
Stud Muffin. Sell your Patex, take your dream vacation, and invest the YouTube income. Ooh, that's nasty.
Apparently it was Thomas Burnett on it. Thomas Burnett. That's what Bear is saying.
Oh my god.
Maybe he was the one banning people.
So he was just sitting in there banning people? That's crazy.
Well, I don't
He was
really
a
know.
rogue agent. Rogue agent.
I don't really know that, though. I mean...
Well, whatever Bear says is...
Oh, well, if Bear is confirming it, I guess.
Bear's got my interests at heart. Let's be honest there. Bear would take a bullet for me. Bear Clooney is somebody not to be messed with.
The Saint Bear.
Whew. Bear, we've thank you, Bear. Thank you for the detective work. We'll
Hey,
see
Paul,
how it
can
goes.
I ask you a question?
A lot of people are saying they
Sure.
don't think so.
How do you feel like about all this kind of renewed excitement in the channel, Especially with the Paul Thor videos coming.
Look, I got to tell you, no criticism of the other guys, okay? Because they tried their best, okay? I was getting sick of doing the shows with them. I'm not saying they were bad people. I had some good people there, but it had a bit of a toxic mix. I really love doing the shows with you guys because they run overtime. Look, this is supposed to be a 30-minute show with nearly an hour and a half. We're chatting watchers. We're thinking about what would we do if we did this. We're chewing the fat. These are great thoughts for your brain to have.
You want to
really
hear?
Enjoy it.
You want to hear something that happened today, Arch?
Yes.
I know it's going to sound a little like made up, but it's the absolute truth. They did another discount on that 5205, and by the time I saw the email, I clicked it. I was like, you know what? F it. I'm just going to buy it. Sold out.
So what?
I was like, you son of a bitch. So now I think I'm going to get that gold Daytona to hold me over now. Or should I just wait for another deal?
I think that gold Daytona goes better with your collection, in my opinion, because you're missing a Daytona.
I think I need both.
Diamond, $5. Arch, we need another hotel room review soon or a restaurant review. Thank you, Malik. And Showcase watches, £2. It isn't Thomas. I know Thomas, and it ain't him. Okay.
By the way, Ponic, you had a video of you eating like 8 years ago, so I think it's fair to say you invented the mukbang on YouTube, Ponic.
Yes, I hope so.
We start cutting them
Guys,
checks.
let's catch up tomorrow. Thank you for your time. See you tomorrow,
All right,
guys. I
guys.
love you all.
All right.
These are
Bye.
great
Take care,
pros.
everyone.
These are